Good morning, you guys. I'm up, as you can see, reading the Bible. It's some messages I need to get out there because I see a lot of people quoting the Bible, but they talking about things that not benefiting our people in a sense of coming together. A lot of people won't read this passage. And what I'm going to teach y'all today is what I learned from the Hebrew Israelites. And they don't teach it no more. Now you got to pay for it. Mostly all these people want money. They want money for knowledge. And I don't like that shit because knowledge is supposed to be free. And I can't believe these people, when they came on the YouTube, y'all, I've been on YouTube since 1997, okay? Information was brought. Everybody was sharing information. It wasn't about money or nothing. It was just about getting ahead. Now, when I see all these other people, like, not to put people name out there, Dame Calloway, Israelite brothers, all these people that was giving knowledge free at one time, they're not giving this shit free anymore. Now people want money. They want you to pay for something that was given to them freely. You understand? Even though they had to do research and all this stuff, that's free knowledge. This public information, this scribbling. And then I hear some of them say, oh, I had to pay for this and had to get copies for this. Motherfucker, God told you to help. Spread knowledge. Deliver our people from ignorance, stupidity, from being blind. Why would you make your people pay for something that should be knowledgeable, given free? I'll pull out the Bible because this is free information. This is free information, but you have to determine what it's saying. Excuse me, I suffer from mucus, but my doctor said it's nothing wrong with me. It's in my head. I done took exams for the past 12 years. I've been spitting up mucus for 12 years. And they haven't solved it yet. So bear with me, people. This is why I wasn't on social media for so long, because of the mucus was blocking me from achieving my goals. It was stopping me. All right, I want y'all to read along with me. I want you guys to read along with me. I want you guys to read along with me. I want to straighten it out so it could be. Wait, let me push this back. I got one of those flexible lamps. Okay. I'm going to read this whole page. Blow ye the trumpet in Zion. Where's Zion? Utah. If you don't believe me, type in Zion, Utah. And that is Mount Zion. This is where we're supposed to go when things hit the fan. When things hit the fan. What brought it to my attention, and the reason why I'm doing this video, is because last night, me, my son, and my daughter's father was talking about the Russians. And my son was explaining that the Russians don't have enough resources to even start a war. And that's what we was talking about. So it brought me to this. It brought me to this story right here. This is Joel. What number? Joel 3. This is Joel 3. And believe you me, y'all, Joel 3, a lot of people bypass this passage. This is the most important passage in the world. Why? Because this is where our Creator is talking. Joel 2, chapter 2. In Joel chapter 2. Blow ye the trumpet in Zion, and sound an alarm in my holy mountain. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble. For the day of the Lord come, for it is not night at hand. A dark of darkness and a gloominess, a day of clouds, and the thick darkness as the morning spread upon the mountains. A great people and a strong. There have not been ever the lights, neither shall be any more after it, even to the years of many generations. A fire devour before them, and behind them a flame burneth. The land is as the Garden of Eden before them, and behind them a desolated wilderness, and nothing shall escape them. So, not only he's going to destroy the wilderness, he's saying that the land is as the Garden of Eden before them, and behind them a desolated wilderness, and nothing shall escape them. So whatever the Most High is speaking of, he's saying in this land, the fire is going to devour them. He's saying behind them a flame burneth. So the burneth, the land is as the Garden of Eden. So he's speaking of the land of the Garden of Eden before we came. So now afterwards, he's saying this place is going to burn. The appearance of them is as the appearance of horses, and as horsemen, so shall they run. So he's saying that people are going to be fleeting. People are going to be running for their lives from the fire. They're going to be trying to escape from the fire. Okay. Before they face, the people shall be much painted. All faces shall gather blackness, like the noise of a chariot. On the top of the mountains shall there leap like the noise of a flame of fire that devour the stubble, as a strong people set in the battle array. They shall run like mighty men. They shall climb the wall like men of war, and they shall march, every one on his ways, and they shall not break their rank. Neither shall one thirst another. They shall walk every one in his path, and when they fall upon the sword, they shall not be wounded. So, this group of people that the Most High is speaking of is going to be facing some trials and tribulations. They're going to be dealing with outsiders. They're going to be dealing with war. They're going to be walking miles, living like pilgrims. They shall run into and from in the cities. So you're going to be running into the cities and back out of the cities. Shall run upon the walls. Wait. Yeah. They shall run upon the walls. They shall climb up upon the houses. They shall enter in at the windows like a thief. So people is going to be running into people's houses, climbing into people's windows when this day happen. The earth shall quake before them. The heavens shall tremble. The sun and the moon shall be dark, and the stars shall withdraw their shining. So the stars is not going to be shining no more. There's going to be darkness. a great darkness is going to come upon the earth. No sun, because you know, the Egyptians worship the sun. This is why the Most High taking away the sun. No moon. Our peoples used to worship the moon. You understand? He's removing it. God is basically saying, I'm removing the sun, I'm removing the moon. The water is going to, y'all already know the moon control the water. Y'all already know it's going to be a lot of shit going on in the dark. In the dark. Good, you know, the U.S. got a whole bunch of lights, but what about other places that don't have lights and stuff like that? They're going to be in the dark. And this is going to happen. He says the whole world going to quiver. You know, the earth shall quiver before them. The heavens shall tremble. The sun and the moon shall be dark, and the stars shall withdraw their sunshine. So they're not going to be shining anymore. You're not going to see no stars. It's going to be pitch black. You're not going to see a sun, pitch black. I mean, black like silk, black. So we're going to be living in darkness. Let's see how long. And the Lord shall utter his voice before his army. For his camp is very great, for he is strong that execute his words. For the day of the Lord is great and very terrible, and who can abide it? Therefore also now saith the Lord, turn ye even to me with all your heart, and with fasting, and with weeping, and with moaning. So the Most High is saying, during this time, when the sun get blackened, and there's no more sun in the sky, he's saying, turn to him with all your heart and soul. Also fasting. He's saying he don't want no food, no nothing in your stomach. Drink nothing but water. He said fasting for the Most High is just straight water. No food, no nothing, just straight water. So he's saying when you come to me, make sure you come to me with all your heart, fasting, weeping, crying, mourning for his son. Not for him, his son, Christ. Who is Christ? He's the bloodline of the black people. That's his son. And when you mistreated his son and abused his son and talk bad about his son and gossip about his son around the world and made it seem as if you were better than his son, the Most High is hurting. He is hurting. You can hear it in the writer's voice. Therefore also saith the Lord, turn ye even to me with all your heart, and with fasting, and with weeping, and with mourning. Meaning, mourning is when you crying for the dead. Weeping is when you feeling remorseful for the things that you did, the things that you said. You understand the bad seeds that you planted, your sinful ways. He's saying, come back to me. You understand? So now, and rent your heart and not your garment, and turn unto the Lord your God, for he is gracious and merciful, slow to anger, and of great kindness, the repent him of the evil. So God is telling you to repent from evil ways, evil thinking, slow to anger, slow to anger down. Give great kindness to people. You understand? Rent your heart. I'm thinking, I'm so used to my phone, y'all. I'll tell you that iPhone to get you used to it. I'm used to, and I don't know why these things, okay, I gotta go down. Oh, God. All right, y'all. That's enough. So, anyway, and the Lord shall utter his voice before his army, for his camp is very great, for he is strong that executed his words. For the day of the Lord is great and very terrible, and who can abide it? Therefore also now saith the Lord, turn ye even to me with all your heart, and with fasting, and with weeping, and with moaning, and rent your heart and not your garment, and turn unto the Lord your God. For he is gracious and merciful, slow to anger, and of great kindness, and repent him of the evil. Who knoweth if he will return and repent and leave a blessing behind him, even a meat offering and a drink offering upon the Lord your God? So, altar. I tell people about this. I have to build my altar too. The Most High, we haven't been sending him offerings. No drink. He drank wine. We haven't been sending God meats and wine. We have to cook for him. We have to send, or we have to cook for our ancestors, you guys. We have to set out their favorite food, their favorite wine, their favorite fruits, things in that nature. This is important. This is important. For those who don't know what an altar is, this is why, you know, in the tarot world, they teach you about the altar, how to give sacrifice and, you know, gifts to your ancestors. And this is what the Most High is speaking of, the altar. Blow the trumpet in Zion. Sanctifies a fast. Call a solemn assembly. Gather the people and the sanctify the congregation. Assemble the elders, gather the children and those that suck the breasts. Let the bridegroom go forth of his chamber, and the bride out of her closet. Let the priests, the ministers of the Lord, weep between the porch and the altar. And let them say, spare thee people, O Lord, and give not thine heritage to reproach. That the heathens, what I told you God called, you know who the heathen is? Europeans. Europeans, heathens. That the heathens, they are heathens, you see? God never called them by their name. He never said Europeans. He never said white. He called them heathens, crooks, thieves, and liars. Now let's see what he's saying about the heathens. That the heathens shall rule over them. Now who's ruling over us, people? Come on, y'all. I'm getting the Holy Ghost in me right now. Who are these people? That the heathens shall rule over them. Who rule over us, people? Heathens. The motherfucking heathens, the crooks, the thieves, the liars is the ones who are ruling over us. Wherefore should they say among the people, where is their God? What do they say to us? People, think about it. My black people, the people that's in America, what do they say about us is what God's saying. He's saying that these people are heathens that's ruling over us. He's saying that among us, you understand, they are among us. Wherefore should they say among the people, where is their God? So now when they are among us, what are they saying? Oh, where your God at now? Why God ain't saving you now? Why God ain't give you back your land? Why God ain't put you back on your rightful throne? Is what they are saying to us. And this is what God is saying to them. He calling them heathens. He don't like them. I keep telling people he don't like certain people. Most High don't have no feelings for certain people. So when this day come of darkness, you understand, we're going to be in Mount Zion. Where's Mount Zion? Go check it out, Utah. Why we going to Mount Zion? Because it's the most fruitfulest land in the whole world. Your pastor ain't going to tell you this. They're going to read you Matthew. Tell that pastor to read Joel 3. Read Joel from 1, 2, and 3. I bet you your pastor won't do that. I bet you your pastor won't break down Joel. You tell your pastor to break down Joel. Who is the 12 tribes of Israel? You ask your pastor, who is the 12 tribes of Israel? You ask your pastor, what do God mean Judah and Jerusalem is going to be lifted? So he's saying Judah, and we all know Judah. If you study your history, Judah is right here. Judah come from Utah. You got Ephraim, which is Joseph's kids. They in Utah. You got Joseph, Jacob, bloodline in Utah. Come on, y'all. Let's not play these games. I'm going to read it from the Bible itself, so that way you guys can know what the hell is going on, because a lot of people is confusing you and leading your ass to hell. Ain't near one of our people supposed to be in church. Not near one of us supposed to follow no Pope, no Christianity, none of them motherfuckers. Only people you supposed to be following is the Hebrew. Hebrew way. You are Hebrew. You are not of the others. They are heathens. They are strangers. They are, what God call them? Heathen, strangers, and crooks, thieves, and liars. He don't call them by a tribe. He don't call them by their name. As we read along, you're going to see that the Most High God don't have no love for these people. And he not telling you to seek war against them, because he telling us this war is his war. Because what they did to us, they violated him. So he's saying, I'm going to take care of their ass. You ain't got to do nothing. But I want you to know where to go when I fuck these people up. So we have to know where to go and where to flee to when God bring judgment upon these people. You understand? He's telling us to go to Mount Zion. You understand? I'm going to read some more. All right, where was I? I was with the heathens. I don't want to miss anything, because this passage to me is the most important passage out of everything I ever read. You understand? Then will the Lord be jealous for his land and pity his people. So he's going to be jealous because these people came into his land that he gave to us, and they took over. So the Most High is like, yeah, y'all motherfuckers want to come up on my land, and then you trying to make my people work for you to make your fucking ass fat and rich? He ain't with none of that. And I hate to use this language, but it's a lot of people, you guys, that don't have a 12th grade education. And I have to use this language with my peoples is because this is the only way they could understand me clearly and know I mean fucking business, what the fuck I'm talking about. And usually when we cuss at your ass, we mean what the fuck we mean. And black people understand this type of aggression language, you understand? And you have to be firm, stern. So this is why I speak in this term, you guys. I'm going to speak English, but I'm also going to speak hood too, so that way you can understand both ways of the definition. Yeah, the Lord will answer. Yes. Yeah, the Lord will answer and say unto his people, behold, I will send you corn. Booyah! Corn, y'all. Where do corn come from? Where do the corn come from? The first corn ever made is here in America. In America. Corn don't grow in Egypt. They came over here and got the seed of the corn to grow. Anybody who got corn in their country came here thousands of years ago. and already made trades with our people. You understand? China made trades with our people centuries ago. That's why they was able to shut the borders for 500 years. Let's read. I will send you corn and wine and oil, and ye shall be satisfied therewith. And I will no more make you a reproach among the heathens. So see, the Most High is sending us corn, wine, oils to satisfy who? The heathens. And I will no more make you a reapproach among the heathens. So he's not going to send us back to these heathens. You understand? He already made us rich with corn, wine, and oil. This is why these heathens is around us, because of what we have. They around us for our resources. They around us for our land. What do America grow? The corn is the first food ever created, God said. The corn. The wine. What is the wine? The grapes. Where do grapes grow? Go look in Utah. You're going to see fruit land. Fruit land is where all the fruits grow. Strawberries, grapes. You're going to see for yourself. And ye shall be satisfied. So he's saying we're going to be satisfied therewith, with the things that we have. We're going to be satisfied. And I will no more make you a reapproach you among the heathens. When we flee into Mount Zion, he no longer going to allow the heathens to rule over us. Excuse me, y'all. But I will remove far off from you the northern army, and will drive him into a land barren and dissolved or desolated. So, yeah, barren and desolated. I haven't used these words in a long time, you guys, but I know what it means. I got the definition in my head. So he's saying that, and will drive him into a land barren and desolated, with his face towards the east sea, and his hinder part towards the utmost sea, or utmost sea, and his stink shall come up, and his ill Savior shall come up, because he hath done great things. So, according to this passage, the army from the north he's going to move the northern army. The Most High is talking about moving the north army. He's going to relocate these motherfuckers. And will drive him into the land. Oh, he's going to remove the northern. I'm telling you, y'all, pay attention. He's going to remove the northern army. Who is the northern army? We are. Why? Because we in the north, nigga. We in the north. So he talking about the north army. And he will drive him into a land barren and desolated. So he's going to send him to a far land. Somewhere far, probably Alaska. With his face towards the east sea. So whichever way, okay, so we on the northern side, and this person, these people, this army, he's sending them on the northern side facing the east. And they're going to be coming up, and his ill Savior shall come up, because he hath done great things. So someone from the north is going to be facing eastward of the seas. And the Most High is going to be with them, the Savior. His ill Savior shall come up. So the Savior is going to come along with his army. So the Most High is sending someone down. Could be Christ. The fight against the army that put him in that situation. Where, where they took his life and, tortured the Most High, God's son, which is Christ. His son is Christ. He brought the spirit into Mary. Christ was born flesh. He was born flesh. He wasn't born out of no spirit, how these Catholic church be talking about. Christ was born from the seed of Joseph, who Joseph was a king. They don't like talk about Joseph being a king, and they don't like talking about Mary being a queen. Mary was a queen and Joseph was a king. And they don't like talking about the fact that Christ's parents had children before him. Nobody like talking the truth. You understand? They don't like to tell the fact that Joseph was 33 years old and Mary was a teenager, 14, 13 years old. They don't tell you that either. You understand? And they don't tell you that Mary was already pregnant with child when the angels came. The baby was already being developed, and God sent a spirit into her womb. You understand? He didn't create that baby. That baby was not created by a virgin. Mary wasn't no virgin. She had sex with her husband, Joseph, and Joseph got her ass pregnant and had Christ. Christ is flesh. You can read anywhere, it'll say Christ is of flesh. He was a man. He was on the earth. And our own peoples turned against him. That's why I don't be reading all that other stuff. Our own people turned against Christ. We the ones that called the Romans to come in to take him. We the ones didn't want to follow his rules when he came with the new rules to the Bible, the New Testament. Nobody wanted to follow the New Testament. Everybody was still stuck on the Old Testament. So now that the New Testament comes from Christ, nobody want to hear what Christ got to say. Nobody want to hear. None of our peoples want to hear what Christ had to say. We battered him. We beat him down. We had him whooped by officers, by the police. We had Christ beat up by the Roman cops. So anybody you be mad at is your damn self. Is the reason why we in this predicament is because our ancestors who did some grimy things. Some of them, not all of them, because some of them was great leaders too. This is why God didn't wipe us out. He said if it was not for the great ones before Christ, he would have wiped us out. He made that clear. He would have wiped us out. So he made a rainbow to make a promise to himself so he won't kill us. That's what that rainbow mean. That rainbow y'all playing around with. Y'all got these flamboyants, these Z-necks niggas. I don't know what you call them. All I know is you're following their ways. You're supporting this shit. You're going down with them. And I ain't going to hell for none of you motherfuckers. I don't give a fuck. I'm not going to hell for no gay person. I don't care. That's on them. They can do whatever they want, but I'm not going to hell for them. I'm not supporting them on this shit. I know it's fucking wrong, and you know it's wrong because you know you was raised differently. The school system brainwashed these children. They've been teaching our kids in the system. That's why you're wondering where all these gay children come from. The school is training them, telling these kids they could be whoever they want to be. They could dress however they fucking want. You understand? They're making these children flamboyant. That's why at home I had to teach mine. My son was never allowed to have a boy spend the night when he was young. I don't play. Miss Mo, can we come spend the night? Hell no. Go home to your mama. I'll feed you, but I'm sending your ass home. You understand? I ain't play that shit because I was always aware of the shit. And I knew how to protect my household and my family. And I have to redo that protection spell again for my daughter. Because I'm not having a little gay girl running around here talking about, mommy, I ain't having no kids. I would take her little ass out of here. I'm willing to take mine all the way out for that gay shit. Because the Most High is not playing. He's strict. He's disciplined. He like obedient. He like people that follow orders and structure and rules. And he's not having none of that in his kingdom. So, and I want to be there because I know it's paradise. I know I could follow the rules of the kingdom. I know I could. So, let's get back into this story. This one is a little deep, y'all. I know somebody like, oh, this bitch is smoking. Yes, we created this fucking tobacco. My ancestors. That was a part of our seed, our inheritance. Whatever resources here in this land, it belongs to my ancestors. This tobacco I'm smoking, this is a known factor for black people to grow. We grow tobacco. We grow cotton. We grow corn, tomatoes. We grow rutabagas. We grow motherfucking squash. We grow collard greens. We grow beans, black-eyed peas, cow peas, field peas. Who you think all that food come from? Where you think it come from? Now let's read. Let's read. Let's see where I left off at. Okay. Fear not, O land, be glad and rejoice, for the Lord will do great things. Be not afraid, ye beasts of the field, for the pastures of the wilderness do spring, for the tree breathe her fruits. So the tree breathes her fruits. The fig tree or the vine do yard their strength. Be glad then, ye children of Zion, and rejoice in the Lord your God, for the hath given you the farmer's rain moderately, and he will cause to come down for you the rain, the farmer's rain, and the latter rain in the first month. Do you understand? In the every beginning of the month, the Most High said, I'm sending blessings upon you. Why you think the government give y'all checks on the first? You understand? They think they God. His blessings, the Most High is saying, I'm going to moderate your farm. I'm going to make sure your farms rejoice and grow fruitfully. I'm going to send rain upon your farm to make sure your things grow. And every first of the month, you're going to reap the reward from your labor. And the floors shall be full of wheat, and the fats shall overflow with wine and oil. So the Most High blessed us with crops, food, wheat, and overflowing of wine and oil. And I will restore to you the year that the locusts have eaten. So he talking about Jerusalem, because what happened over there? The locust was eaten. The cranking worm, the canker worm, and the caterpillar, and the palmer worm, my great army which I sent among you. So this was sent among Jerusalem, Egypt. And he shall eat in plenty and be satisfied and praise the name of the Lord your God, that hath dealt wondrously with you. And my people shall never be ashamed. And ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel, and that I am the Lord your God, and none else. And my people shall never be ashamed. And it shall come to pass afterwards that I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prosper. Your old men shall dream dreams. Your young men shall see visions. And also upon the servants and upon the handmaids in those days will I pour out my spirit. And I will shield wonders in the heavens and in the earth, blood and fire and pillars of smoke. The sun shall be turned into darkness, and the moon into blood, before the great and terrible day of the Lord come. And it shall come to pass that whoever shall call on the name of the Lord shall be delivered. For in Mount Zion and in Jerusalem shall be delivered, deliverance, as the Lord hath said. And if the remnant who the Lord shall call, the remnant. So the Most High is basically saying, those who call on my name will be delivered in Mount Zion. So you have, in order to be delivered, you have to go to Mount Zion. Where's Mount Zion? Utah. In order to be delivered, you have to go to Jerusalem. Where is the real Jerusalem? Is the question. Because I learned the real Israel is not actually, that's not Israel. Israel is right here. And I'm learning that Mount Zion is here in America. I'm learning that Jerusalem is possibly in Peru. I'm learning that Peru have a castle on a mountain, which could be possibly King David. So with this learning discovery, I'm going to show you. We're going to go to Jerusalem and we're going to go to Utah. First, I'm going to go to Utah because I want you guys to see Zion. You see that? Look how many coming up. Utah Zion National Park, Utah Zion Park, Utah Zion Weather. We're going to go to Utah Zion. Boom. Now you tell me, people, what do this look like? I'm going to show you what Utah look like. These are the mountains that God's speaking of for us to come to. Do you see these mountains, people? Look at those mountains. These are in Utah. Look at the pathway, how the rocks is so high up. The valley, look at this. High. These is like taller than fucking New York City buildings. You understand? So he's saying, come here. This is where the land is fruitful. This is where the water is clean. This is where fresh crops, things in that nature. And see, people ain't going to tell you this. No one is going to, your pastor ain't going to tell you this. Nobody going to tell you the truth. You have to research yourself. Let's go to Mount Moab. Now, if you read the Bible, you know about Mount Moab. That's where the black people got their first sin. Mount Moab. This is where we were sentenced. Let's show you what it looks like. Let's show you what Mount Moab look like. Let me show you the rocks. You see that? This is Mount Moab. This is where the sentence was at. Look at the split in the rocks. Could have been the 10 Commandments right there. Look at this. Look at the hills over here. This is Mount Moab. The real Mount Moab. Not the one. Now we're going to go to Jerusalem and look for Mount Moab. Okay? And y'all going to determine which one is the real place. So we're going to go to Jerusalem. Wait. Let's go, wait. There's one more place I want you to see in Mount Moab. Moab, before we go to Jerusalem. All right. All right, Jerusalem. We're going to go Zion. Because, you know, in Jerusalem, let's see if they got Mount Zion in Jerusalem. And we're going to compare the two. People, this is Jerusalem. Look at it. You tell me, do this match what God talking about? Because he said this place is desert. Nobody lived there anymore. It looked like a lot of people live here to me. Look at all these people. It don't look nothing dead to me. It look like shit still going on. So how the fuck we running to Jerusalem, which is the Israelites would tell you to go to Jerusalem, Mount Zion, ain't no goddamn mountains. Where the fucking mountain at? Where the mountain that matched the story? That story is a lie. I hope that, you know, if you have some questions, leave a comment down below. But people, the story is a lie. This is Mount Zion. See what it said? Mount Zion. Look. Now I'm going to go back to Mount Moab. We're going to see Mount Moab in Jerusalem. Let's see. Because it is supposed to be a part of the Bible, right? Let's see what Mount Moab look like. Oh, they just show you a map. Look at this shit. This shit is some bogus shit, people. Look. This is Mount Moab. Look at this. This flat land right here. Flat land. Flat land. Okay, this look like a little mountain. But look. Look, and look where it's at. On a crust. Jerusalem, Moab is not on the crust where the water at. You've been taught wrong. That's why I don't go to church. They don't know what the fuck they talking about. Now, I'm going to go back to Utah. Come on, y'all. God said it's desert area, meaning nobody is living in the land no more. It's vacant. Now, when you go to Mount Moab and you go to Zion and you go to Utah, you're going to see a city of empty places. Like, I can't say they apartments because people used to live in it, but they like holes in the wall. Like, it's like, I can't even explain. Okay, think of New York City. But you see how New York City got high-rise buildings and it's like windows everywhere? Okay, in the Grand Canyon, the Grand Yellowstone Mountains, these places were occupied by people, our ancestors. They lived in the mountains. They built the first fucking elevator, y'all. They already had spoons, forks, plates. Some mummies is still living inside the holes in the wall. Some of our ancestors is in Utah. Their bodies is wrapped. We, the people, have to stand up for what's rightfully ours. We sitting back like straw man. We sitting back with like not saying anything. We like a straw man in court. No voice, no nothing. Nobody hear us. Nobody saying nothing because we have to come together on this term. We have to come together with the same conclusion. We have to come together with the same ideas because God said, in order for us to restore what's rightfully ours, we have to come together on one terminology. One. Not the Moors. No. Not the Muslims. No. Not Muhammad and Ali and all of them. No. They have to come with us. All these tribal people got to come together. Y'all can't be having group. Y'all know that. Y'all know it. I know it. Y'all know we got to come together. I don't know what we're going to do, how we're going to do it, but we need a black meeting. We need a worldwide black meeting. I don't mean to exclude Europeans out, but right now we need to get our peoples together. And if you can't understand that, I'm sorry. If you think I'm a racist, because I'm enlightening my peoples to get their shit together, that's your own your own opinion. Because how I see it, we need to come together. We need to come together. We need to form a unity in the state of Utah. And we need to bring that headquarter to all our people attention. You understand? And that is that. Let's go back to Utah. Let me show you Mount Moab. Look at the difference. Why all these people visiting Mount Moab? They visited Mount Moab, but not you. This is where our ancestors is at. You understand? Look at this. People hanging out on the land. You don't see not a near black person in that picture. Look at this. These are our landscape. This is Mount Moab. This is where Moses took the people and went and got the 10 Commandments from the Most High God. This is where he's at. This is why he tells us to come here. No planes. Look at the history, y'all. Every plane that tried to cross through the Nevada Triangle, which is a part of Utah, Arizona, and Nevada. It's a triangle. They call it Area 51. Area 51. Area 51 is where they say they found the aliens and shit. The aliens Most High is the Most High God. That's the aliens, y'all. The chariots that's coming from the sky that they say aliens, space, and, flying saucers and shit, that's the Most High. If you read Revelation, the Most High said, I'm coming in a chariot with an army. And I'm coming down to slaughter my enemies. This is why the skin color is important. The darker your skin, the more protection you're going to have. The lighter your skin, you're going to be a target for the angels. The angels is coming with the Most High to fight. For what? Our land. Why? Because it was taken from us. This is why he coming back. But they're going to tell you aliens is coming to destroy the earth. Yeah, they coming to destroy their asses. And they going to kill them in the dark. That's why God say going to blacken the motherfucking sun, blacken out the moon. And guess what? Them angels going to whop y'all up. No protection. Why you think the people, he told them to put a horseshoe and a wreath on their door during, around the holidays? A sweeping. Going to be sweeping. Some of these people going to be, killing themselves. He's going to be sweeping them. So I hope you guys got the message on this video. This video was kind of long. I just wanted you guys to see Mount Moab, where we first got our sentence. And I want you guys to see Mount Zion. So I'm going to put Mount Zion up one more time before I go. Mount Zion. And, a lot of people, they listen to me, but some don't. All right, this is how Mount Zion look in Utah. The rivers, fresh, clean water, livestock. The Most High said plenty food, fruits, vegetables, everything is here, y'all. This land have enough dairy product to feed the world. It's a whole documentary on Utah. Go check it out. It's old, but it's a good video to give you an idea of what Utah is about. And then go into the history of the people who speaks about the land. And they speak of the ancient Indians. I don't like to say Indians because Indians was given to us from Europeans. So that name was another given name. But we're going to say the tribe of Judah. We're going to say what God, the names that God gave. The tribe of Judah, the tribe of Gad, Emperor, Joseph and Jacob children. You understand? It's here. So you got Joseph, Jacob children, Ephraim. You could type up Ephraim. I did it the other day. Look at this. Who is Ephraim? He is from the 12 tribes. Watch this shit, y'all. I'm about to fuck y'all head up with this one. What the fuck? Because I was doing something and I wrote it down on a piece of paper. And I was like, why did this come? Emperor. Let me see if I got the spelling. Emperor. Okay, watch this. E. Wait, it's E-M. Emperor. It's something. Wait, I'm trying to remember his name. He's one of the 12 tribes of Israel. I had wrote it down on a piece of paper. Damn. I must have shuffled it right on in to my deck. Wasn't supposed to go in there. I wrote it somewhere else though. I did. I wrote it on a napkin. I gotta get organized, you guys. But damn, what is the name of E? Is it E-P-I? It's somewhere, but it's one of the tribes. It's Joseph Chow. Let me see. Joseph. I'll go. Joseph P-H. Let's see. Oh, look, Joseph is there. Look at that. Oh, shit. Y'all, this is new to me. Joseph, welcome to Joseph. This is Joseph. Let's see if Jacob there. Let's see if Jacob in Utah. This is in Utah, y'all. I found the fucking 12 tribes of Israel. All right, Joseph. They saying this was the town of Joseph. Oh, wow. Back in 1872, they created this. All right, let's see if we could find Jacob. Jacob. Oh, wait. What the hell just happened to me? I can't spell right now. Jacob. I know it's something like. Well, anyway, you guys, I can't spell fucking Jacob right now. I don't know where my mind at. I see J-A-C-O-B. Let me see. J-A-C-O-B. Nope, it's, I can't think right now. Oh, wow. I hit it, and guess what? It took me to a mountain, Jacob. Y'all, this is getting crazier and crazier. I wonder if Esau, where the hell is Esau at? Well, Esau is like, yeah, Jacob City in Utah. Wow. I told y'all the fucking 12 tribes is in fucking Utah. Who will make a whole fucking state that matches the fucking Bible? The roads, the water veins. Y'all, I'm telling you, I know what the hell I'm talking about. This shit is scary in some sense because it's like a big fucking secret. So we found Utah, Jacob. Let's see where Judah at. Because, you know, they spelled Judah wrong. Judah. Where is Judah? J-U-D-A. Fuck, I told y'all. What did I tell y'all? Where is Judah? Oh, my God. Here, oh, y'all, this is what I was talking about. The rocks. They were living in here. You see? The houses, these are houses in the walls of the mountains. That's probably why we probably like the project so motherfucking much. We all among each other. So this is supposed to be Utah, the kingdom. That, see, look at this. Look at Judah. Here it is, Ephraim. Woo, and Manasseh. I'm telling y'all, watch this shit. Watch this. This is they all together. Dan over here, Benjamin over here. Who's Benjamin? Benjamin is the West Indians. They transported the West Indians from America to the plantation to go work the sugar cane and all that shit. The tobacco over there. We was the 12 tribes, all of us was living in one land mindset. You understand? And the way the Bible describe it is not the way how the Europeans is describing it. I'm gonna show y'all. Oh, I keep tapping shit. Y'all, I get a little excited because, you know, I love history. See this? This is all the Bible going to tell you about Judah. This is Judah. This is what I was trying to pronounce. Ephraim. Dan over here. Benjamin right there. Manasseh right there. So, who are these tribes? I'm about to show you. Benjamin, definitely the tribe of the West Indians, Jamaicans. They are from the tribe of Benjamin. Judah, that's us. We are from the tribe of Judah. Any black from America. Because we was the ones that stood. We was the ones that stood behind. Dan, we're going to learn about Dan. I think Dan was the one out. I'm not sure. I think Dan is the one that traded us out. Could have been the fucking Moors. The Moors could be fucking Dan, y'all, as far as I'm concerned. They the ones that ratted us the fuck out. And you know, allow these people on our land. And now I see, because look, they came in through Dan. They had to come in through Dan because God speak ill on them. So Dan is another tribe. Where is Gath in them? All right, let's see this other map. I don't see Gath. Oh, what the fuck? Ty is right there. Judah. They showing this map, they showing Gaza now. This ain't the real Israel map. No, this ain't real. Because if this real, then all of Gaza, all that area, Ty, all that area in Africa, that belongs to the 12 tribes. That's what they saying. But I'm showing you guys that shit ain't real. The city of Judah is where? Not in Jerusalem. Let's go to Utah. I'm about to show you guys something new. And people don't talk about this. You rarely see this information online. Word. You won't see my information online. Like I said, Kingdom of Judah. They don't want you to know this information. Because if you learn who we are, look, this is the original map. Wait, I don't want to open that. Look at this. Oh, man. I'm going to just tell you what I see because I can see a little bit better. All right. Who do I see on this map? Nobody. I'm looking for. But this map right here, like I said, like I motherfucking said, this is very important. See, Jerusalem. This is in, I guess, in Jerusalem. This is in Utah. They're comparing the two. Look at the two. The Sea of Galilee, Utah Lake. This is the original Sea of Galilee. The mountains. You see the mountains? Salt Lake City. What's Salt Lake City? Lot, y'all. Think about the pile of salt that God turned Lot's wife into. Why? Because she looked back at the city. He destroyed the city of gays. And Lot looked back. That's Salt Lake City. The Jordan River. Look at their Jordan River. Look how thin their waterline is. Nowhere near our waterline. You understand? But Jerusalem have it, and Israel, which is here in Utah. Israel is in Utah because God did say in the Bible, when I read, that he's going to deliver Jerusalem and Judah, which is Israel. Look at how both seas match. Look how both are identical. This is what confused the Israelites. And this is why I stopped following the Israelites, is because they are still stuck in Jerusalem. My goal was always here in America. This is in America. Look at the identical. Identical. No one tell you this. It's a secret. It's not for you to know. This land, America, was fruitful. Why you think they took over America? It's fruitful. You understand? Our crops grow. Our food grow rapidly. You understand? We don't have problems like the other countries when it comes to food. We were blessed. We are on the holy land of the Most High. Jerusalem matches the Dead Sea, the Great Salt Lake. The Dead Sea you can't drink from. This Great Salt Lake you can't drink from. Look how easily this map matches. The same like little circle of river, but ours is much bigger. We got more water than everybody. We in America, we get more water in our land than a lot. We got like 7 veins, if not more. We have 7 rivers that comes out into the Pacific. You understand? So pay attention. People will tell lies. The truth is here, but you have to search for the truth. You have to search for the truth. So anyway, I hope this information that I delivered today is helpful. And I hope that people do more study in Utah, especially my people, the Grand Canyon and Yellowstone Mountain. We need to take back over the national parks. We need to put our foot down in the government about our ancestors, about our land. And we need to bring these clues, these things up in court. We need to take these people to court, y'all. And that is the God's honest truth. They stole it from us. The only way we're going to regain back what's rightfully ours, we're going to have to bring these people to court. And we have to have all evidence, facts. Shit have to be right. According to all the artifacts, we good. We have all solid artifacts. They have none. We have all solid grounds that this is we are the indigenous people. It is evidence around the world. You understand? We have evidence that all the pyramids in the earth belongs to us, our ancestors, our gods. We were ripped off from our identity, our language. We was ripped from our resources, our land. We are the lost black sheep that Christ talks about. We are the bloodline of Christ. Christ is the bloodline of Judah. Christ come from the bloodline of Judah. Judah was a king who had 3 sons. The woman he had a child by, Tamar, who he made later on his queen. She became a queen. They don't tell you that. They'll describe Tamar as a whore or a prostitute. But she became a queen. And she gave birth to who? Us. According to our ancient scriptures, we are the chosen one. That's what the chosen mean. I hear people use the word, oh, I'm the chosen one. So why are you the chosen one? Because I felt chosen today. No, bitch. You are the chosen one by blood, through blood. The chosen one speaks of the lost tribe, the people who lost their identity, the people who lost their inheritance that was given to them from the Most High God, the Creator Himself. And those gifts was taken from us, from our enemies. You understand? The enemy took it from us. So it's up to us to come back to whom we really are. Pay attention, listen, follow. People going to say whatever they want. What image is this? Samson. Yeah, they have no history, you guys. No ancient history. We have the oldest ancient history in the world. You understand? The aliens that came down upon us. I hear people speak of these aliens as if they stars and shit. They are not of us. They only survive off our blood, off our piss and our blood. The two things your doctor asks you for every time you go to the damn doctor. Your blood and your fucking urine. This is how these people are surviving. God said in Proverbs 5, let me go pull it up because I always speak of this. And, you know, people be like, what the hell she talking about? Drink from thy own urine. Watch this shit. Well, I think I know how to spell proverb. I'm going to put the Bible. Enter. No image. Watch this shit. Y'all gonna be like, oh my God. God told us that? How the hell I missed that? Easily. I'm trying to see which Bible I'm gonna go with. I'm looking for King James. All right, let me put Bible, Proverb. I want Proverbs 5. Okay, this is Proverb 1, 3. I'm looking for 5, y'all. I think Proverb 8, Proverb 7. Okay, got Proverb 5, line 15. I know it by heart because I graded it in my heart, you guys, and I want you to do the same because this might save your life one day. Proverb 5, line 15. Drink water from your own certain, which is like when they had a surgery and you know when the guys get the pee thing cut off. Okay, God says drink water from your own servant, your own penis. And running water from your own well. And running water from your own well. And running water from your own well. Your own well means drink water from the own well. You understand? I'm going to read that again. Proverbs 5, line 15. Drink water from your own certain, or turn. surgeon or surgeon, something like, it's like, I know what it is because it's a surgery that usually people get for religion, and they get that extra skin cut off. So he's telling you to drink from your own well, from your own body. Why should your spring flow in the streets, your stream of water in the public square? So he's saying, don't piss in the street. Don't piss in the public area where your urine could go into the streams. Let them be yours alone. Let them be yours alone. So let your urine be yours alone, never to be shared with strangers. Who is the strangers, y'all? The fucking doctor. The doctor. Never to be shared with strangers. We're not supposed to be giving our blood, our urine to strangers. Why? Because they need it to live. If we stop giving it to them, they won't make it. They'll be the minorities and we'll be the majority. They have to live off of our blood and urine. I hate to say it like this, but you people, Proverb 15 down. Look. May your fountain be blessed. He's saying, bless your water. Make sure you take care of your body. So your fountain, when you piss out, nigga, you're going to piss out pure water, vitamins, things that you need to keep yourself going, to live, you know? Then he's saying, and may you rejoice in the wife of your youth. Rejoice. He telling him to piss in the fucking wife mouth if you have to. And may you rejoice in the wife of your youth. A loving dull, a graceful firm. May her breasts satisfy you always. May you be captive by her love forever. Why be captivated, my son, by an adulteress, or embrace the blossom of a stranger? For a man's way are before the eyes of the Lord, and the Lord examines all his path. The inquiry of a wicked man entrapped him. The cord of his sin entangled him. He dies for lack of discipline, lay astray by his own great folly. So, folly. Great folly. Anyway, the message that I'm getting from this is that don't get trapped in man wickedness. Discipline yourself. You have to, in order to be strong and make it to the next realm, you have to learn how to discipline yourself. You have to learn how not to desire things and want things. You have to discipline yourself, like really, really discipline yourself. So anyway, I always tell people about this passage. And I tell people to do their own research and define for themselves to see what God means by drink from your own well. I know what it means. I did the research. I seen what other philosophies, people who graduate from prestige college had to say. And we all, and I, agree with them, drink from thy own well. That the body is like a machine. Our body is self-made. The body, God made it where we are self-made. We don't need no doctor. How you think 2,000 years people went without a doctor? Think about it, people. Doctors just coming in the 1900s. What about the other 2,000 years? Where the fuck y'all niggas been at? We ain't never need them. The herbs that we put in our mouth, let's say you have pain. For pain, you would eat mint leaves. So you go to the store, you eat you some raw mint leaf. About 3 a.m. in the morning, the first urine that come out of your body after you wake up, you fill it up with a cup. You don't take the mid, the main screen that comes out. You take the mid of the urine, and then you drink that. You can use it for your skin, your eyes, clear cataracts, or however you say it. Clear your eyes where your vision is see again. Clear your ears. You clean your ears out with the urine. You clear your nostrils out with the urine. You drink the urine. You bathe in the urine. You use the urine for your hair. It is a part of our culture to protect us from bugs, diseases, chemicals, things in that nature that this earth has delivered to us from man, machinery, man fuckery shit. So the universe is just basically letting us know we need to avoid giving our urine away, avoid giving away our blood to strangers. They are strangers. They are not of God. They are not for God. They are here to survive. These are the fallen angel children. The fallen angel children are in this earth. Let's read. Because people, I hate mentioning something and then I can't prove it. So the fallen angel children, we're going to go to Genesis. Because Genesis speaks all right, I'm a little lost right here. Let's get up out of here. Go back to the Bible. We want to find out about Genesis. What chapter is that? It gotta be, let's go. I think 1 or 2. Let's go. Because Genesis speaks of the fallen angels. And Genesis speaks of the fallen angels in the beginning, okay? Let there be light, let there be water. This is when God was creating man and blessing the earth for the 6 days, and then he rests on the 7th day. The Sabbath day will be Saturday. It's his rest day. People would say, oh, Sunday. Hell no, Sunday is the first day of the week. Sunday, don't you hear it? Sunday, his Sunday, his son, who is Lucifer day, my Sunday. All right, Sunday is Lucifer. Lucifer is the sun. Pay attention, y'all. Lucifer is the sun. He's the one that's feeding the land right now. And then Christ gonna come. Who's Christ? Darkness, baby. You ain't gonna get all that goodness no more. And that's for the strangers. That's for you foreigners, strangers of the land. God said, I'll give. All right, let's go to the next page. It's not this page. All right, this the heavens and the earth, Adam and Eve. Okay, this is the Adam and Eve story. All right, it's not this one. We want to go to the giant stories, the Nephilims. That's where we going. Wild animals he created. Okay, we'll die for them. I'm looking for, okay. This can't be this page. It's so much faster when I got my book, I just know it. I know how to go to it. I know how to get to everything faster. I haven't been on a computer, so bear with me. I should have got all this information out. Okay, Cain and Abel. This is that Cain and Abel story when Cain killed his brother. And when he killed his brother, Lord, he put the blood in the earth. And God told anybody who killed Cain, he said, I'm going to make y'all pay 10 times worse than Cain. And Cain that killed, and Cain is bad. So I'm like, damn. He be telling y'all, if you kill somebody, right, just know that all that person's sin come on to you. Ain't that some shit? I ain't killing a soul. Abraham had lived 137 years. Seth had lived 105 years. Enosh had lived 90 years. Okay, this is the years that he gave Enoch and all of them their time. Enoch lived he died at 60. He lived to 65. He didn't live that long. Somebody, oh my God, this man lived to 187. This other man lived to 782 years. Somebody else lived 969 years. And God used to give us these years. He said he had cut our time short. That's why I tell you people, there's no such thing as time. Nope, time don't exist. No, because you could really live a very, really long life, depending on the Creator. Okay, this is when, okay, got the story. The Nephilims were on the earth in those days, and also afterwards. When the sons, listen, in those days, the Nephilims is giants, y'all. Let me show you. I want you to see for your damn self. The Nephilims. Define this word, you're going to see, it means giant. The giants. So we talking about the giants now. I'm going to show you who the Europeans' father is. Who their father is. Their father is Lucifer. They are the children of the sun. So let's see. The Nephilims were on the earth in those days, and also afterwards. Afterwards meaning after God sent the great flood. They'll say it was a big boom fire, but God said it was a flood. And I believe him, because if it wasn't a flood, how the hell you find these dinosaur bones? Because if it was a big impact and fire hit the earth, you ain't finding no bones. That shit'll be like dust. So God said he flooded the earth. This is why you guys is finding the Nephilims' bones, because he flooded the earth in those days. And he said, and afterwards, that means they lived after the flood. So now that he's telling us and also afterwards. So the Nephilims were on the earth in those days and also afterwards. When the sons of God went to the daughters of humans and had children by them, they were the heroes. Who are the heroes today? They were of old men. Heroes of old men of renown. The Lord saw how great the wickedness of the human race had become on the earth, and that every inclination of the thoughts of the human heart was only evil all the time. The Lord regretted that he had made human beings on the earth, and his heart was deeply troubled. So the Lord said, I will wipe from the face of the earth the human race I have created, and with them the animals, the birds, and the creatures that move along the ground. For I regret that I have made them. But Noah found favor in the eyes of the Lord. That is the story of Noah. The story of Noah, we all know, Japheth, Ham, and Shem. I come from the tribe of Shem. I come from the bloodline of Shem. Ham children are in Africa. Japheth children are in Europe, Asia. All that area is Japheth. The Asians and the Europeans, Japheth. Ham, or the Europeans could have came from Ham, from the black ones, the real black ones. Either way, they come from Ham or Japheth. we come from Shem. Why? Because we live in cold, hot climate. They live in hot and cold climate. He described it. Jabbok come from cold. As you read the story down, he described the areas of each one of the sons from Noah. Ham got hot climate. Shem got hot and cold, he said. Jabbok got the cold area, which will be the Russians. That will be all of Asia, all over there, the Europeans. They all in the cold area. You understand? Pay attention. I don't like going deep, but all right. Now the earth was corrupted, and God sighted and was full of violence. God saw how corrupt the earth had become, for all the people on the earth had corruption. Their way had corrupted their ways. So God said to Noah, I am going to put an end to all the people, for the earth is filled with violence because of them. I am surely going to destroy both them and the earth. So make yourself an ark of a cypress wood. Make room in it and coat it with patches inside and out. This is how you are to build it. The ark is to be 300, cubits long, 50 cubit wide, and 30 cubit high. Make a roof for it, leaving below the roof and open 1 cubit high all around. Put a door in the side of the ark and make lower, middle, and upper deck. I am going to bring flood water on the earth to destroy all life under the heavens. Every creature that has the breath of life in it, everything on earth will perish, but I will establish my covenant with you, and you will enter the ark. You and your sons and your wife and your sons' wives with you. You are to bring into the ark 2 of all living creature, male and female, to keep them alive with you. 2 of every kind of bird, of every kind of animal, and of every kind of creature that move along the grounds will come to you to be kept alive. You are to take every kind of food that is to be eaten and store it away as food for you and for them. Do you understand, people? These people came down, the Nephilims. The Nephilims were on the earth in those days. So when the giants was on the earth on those days, they start mixing with the humans. They were mixing with the humans, breathing their children into the earth. And God said you're going to identify them because they are still here. He said, and afterwards, that means they still here. He's saying they were heroes of old, meaning they claim to be heroes. In their history, they write about them being heroes. Everywhere you go, you're going to hear about them because they brag about themselves. They put themselves on the platform. They put themselves superior over all. But according to the scripture, you the blood of the Nephilims. You are the children of the Nephilims who mix with the humans on earth. The ancient Indians, not to call them Indians, but the indigenous people of America kept a scroll. And the scroll basically showed women in Mexico were being raped. By whom? By the Nephilims. They came down from the mountains and they were raping the women. The giants are still among us. They still here. They ain't never go nowhere. Anyway, I'm about to wrap this up. I think I gave you enough information to follow up on your own. the wickedness in the world. That chapter speaks of the Nephilims. You go to Genesis 6, and you're going to learn about the Nephilims. And you're going to learn, do your research. Go find their bodies. They all over the world. They all over Africa. They're everywhere. Those are, and what's so hurt, you rarely find them over here in the north. You find them all in Ham, all in Jabbet. Pay attention, y'all. Where they bodies being found at, you know? So after that, the Most High built the ark and he told Noah to go get everything, every living creature. Get 2 of them, female and man. But this time when he come, according to Joel, the Most High is telling us to flee up out of here and meet him by Mount Zion is where he going to protect us. Now, if you don't get to Mount Zion, which is in Utah, and you go all the way to Jerusalem thinking Mount Zion is, you're going to be getting a rift. You understand? It ain't going to go the way you think it's going to go. So understand these words. Define these words. It's been a long time since I'm a little rusty, y'all. It's been about 15 years since I did this study. 15 years when I started. And I learned so much back then. And I pushed it to the side because it was affecting my personal life, relationship, friendship, things in that nature, because a lot of people are not interested in knowing their inheritance. And some people get a little upset and they feel that, you know, I be preaching too much. So this, I try to put it on a back burner and not talk about it so much, which is very important information for our people to know, because a lot of us is running like strays. We don't know. And the churches that we go to, they not telling us shit. They not doing anything for us. So it's up to us to find the truth. It's up to us to take these people to court. It's up to us to get our name back. It's up to us to create a flag for ourselves. It's up to us to create our own currency. These things is up to us. What are we going to do? Continue sitting back and letting the Europeans do what they want? Or we get out here and fight for our ancestors' lands, crops, resources. It's up to you. It's up to you. These people owe us trillions of dollars. Look how much money they made off of tobacco, rice, yams, potatoes from here. Our corn, our seed was given to all these other people. You understand? These people are not for us. We have to be for ourselves, and we have to stop looking for their advice, their opinion. We have to stop going to their court system to resolve situations between each other. Let's take them to court. Let's take the right people to court. Let's seek justice upon the right people. These people are not for us, and we're going to learn this. And I hope we don't learn the hard way, because me being awakened with all this information for all these years is mind-blowing. You understand? I can't communicate with certain people. I don't have that energy where I could like talk and speak how I feel and what I see and what I think that will benefit all of us. And I really believe that Black people need to come together as one and take our enemy to court. Let's take them to court, y'all. All right, later.